This dog training device is small, compact, and extremely effective. If you have a puppy or a dog over 6 months old, I highly recommend that you try this if you're doing any sort of dog training. It has a couple of different really neat features. It has not only a flashlight on one end, it functions as a training tool as well. You can choose to have it as a solid flashlight or push the button again to make it strobe. The strobe can be used for training, but it's also really great to have a light with you when you're walking in the evening time. The other end works as a dog silencer. There are 3 different positions here and a USB-C charging port. I love that this is rechargeable and does not take batteries. There is a locking position so you don't accidentally activate the dog silencer if you don't want to. And then there are 2 different wavelengths. There's a solid and the alternating. Whatever position you can choose, you can activate it using this button at the top. You can short press it or long press it, or you can just choose to have a volume button here. If you're just starting to train your dog, this is a great way to get them used to the device. Let me show you how I like to use this with my dog. I'm actively training my 6-month-old puppy, and I really prefer using a device like this over a dog shock collar. I find that it's a little bit more of a gentle approach. We've had a lot of success with it so far. We've been using it a couple of weeks, and it was really easy to get started. The manual is really thorough and easy to follow. Inside, you'll find the unit and this charging cable. It does use a USB-C charging cord. It does come partially charged, but you will want to plug it in for an hour or 2 to fully charge it. And you'll find once it's fully charged, it will actually hold its charge for well over a month. I like these grips on either side. It's angled nicely to hold in the hand or stick in your pocket. One end is a flashlight, which I really love, and the other end is a dog silencing device. It's really nicely ergonomically designed so you can quickly react to your dog and work with it during training sessions. My puppy has learned that when he sees this device come out, we know that we're going to be doing a little bit of training. To get started, just slide this button from the bottom locked position all the way to the top fixed frequency position, which is what we're going to be doing for daily training. If you flip it over, you'll see another set of 3 buttons. This top button is the button you will use to activate the signal. This middle button is an auditory signal that you will also be able to hear, and the bottom button is for the flashlight. The flashlight will not operate when it's set to the locked position. You have to put this in the fixed frequency or the variable frequency setting. You can see that if you push the button again, it will also strobe. It lays nicely on a countertop, and here I've taken my puppy out to a public area. I've just brought this device along so I can give him a little bit of auditory feedback. I'm using this middle volume button so that as he does a heel, I can just indicate to him that he is doing the right thing. It worked really great. I also like to use this at home. You can see that it just fits nicely into my pocket. I can carry it in my coat. I can carry it in my jeans. And the flashlight's really powerful. You can see that it's just twilight here, and I'm still able to get some good lighting here on these trees. And the strobe, when I use it, just flashes at intermittent speeds. Here I have my puppy in the yard, and I want to give him a little recall. If I call him, I can indicate immediately that he is doing the correct thing with a beep. Here I've used the silencer, and it worked quite well. I'm also giving him some sit commands and immediate feedback using this device. It's worked really, really well. I'm extremely pleased with how it's functioning. It's small, compact, effective. It has 3 different uses, and the charge lasts a very long time. If you have a puppy or a dog that you're trying to train, I highly recommend you give this one a try.